This girl lost her mother when she was young, and her stepmother treated her like a servant. One morning, the stepmother kicked her out again, telling her to work for rich families. On the road, a dry old tree called out to her and begged her to cut its dead branches. She didn't hesitate. She cleaned it with care, then walked on. Soon, she found a tangled grapevine crying for help. Its roots were exposed, and it asked her to fix them in return for a favor. She knelt down, packed the soil gently around it, and continued her path. A little farther, she met a broken oven covered in soot. It asked her to clean it. She didn't care about her clothes. She scrubbed the inside, fixed its shape, and tapped it neatly before leaving. Next, she found an old well filled with mud and leaves. It asked her to tidy it. She cleaned it until the water shined again. Then she met a tiny dog with messy fur. It asked her to trim it, and she did it with love, making the dog clean and happy. After all this, she reached a strange house where 7 fairies lived. They asked why she came, and she said she wanted work. They told her to clean 6 rooms every day and warned her never to open the 7th. She obeyed them for a whole year and worked hard without complaint. In the end, the fairies rewarded her. They led her to the 7th room, filled with gold and silver. They told her to roll on the floor, and whatever stuck to her would be hers. She thanked them and began her journey home. On the road back, the same dog appeared and returned her kindness. Pearls stuck to its fur fell into her hands. The well she cleaned gave her cold water. The oven she fixed offered fresh bread and cakes. The grapevine filled her with fruit, and the pear tree dropped sweet pears into her basket. When she reached home, the cockerel crowed loudly, shouting that she was covered in gold and silver. Her father ran to her and hugged her tightly, but her stepmother's face twisted with envy. She claimed her own daughter could earn even more and pushed her out the door. The second girl walked the same road, but when the pear tree asked for help, she refused. She didn't want to dirty her hands. She ignored the grapevine, the oven, the well, and even the tiny dog. She stomped straight to the fairies' house. They gave her the same job and the same warning, but she didn't care. Curiosity dragged her to the 7th room, and she opened the door. Instead of gold, frogs and snakes jumped on her, covering her with filth and blood. Terrified, she ran home with nothing. On her way back, the dog chased her. The well refused to give her water. The oven denied her bread. The grapevine turned away. The pear tree lifted its branches out of reach. When the cockerel shouted that she returned covered in blood, her father finally saw the truth. He sent the stepmother away and lived in peace with his daughter.